Hi guys, Sharper back once again with another minting box for TokuToyStore.com. And today we're going to be looking at the DX Sclash Driver from Kamen Rider Build. This is the second generation of drivers for the show and is the primary henshin device for Cross Z Charge and Kamen Rider Grease. As you can see from the packaging, there's lots of fancy product images, lots of nice close-ups of the driver itself, nice blue and yellow colour scheme. Overall, really nice box, really bold, really stands out, very, very cool. Inside the package you have the Sclash Driver itself, the belt and buckle, and the two Sclash jellies. So let's get these out of the packaging and take a look at the lights and sounds. The Sclash Driver requires 3 AAA batteries to function and can be turned on with a switch on the bottom. So here is the Sclash Driver as to the packaging, looking a little bit of a cross between the Maha Driver and just a regular old Vice. To activate the lights and sounds we need the Sclash jellies. So we've got Robot and Dragon. Both of these take the form of like Capri Sun bottles, I guess. Apparently they're fruit juice kind of, no, fruit jelly even. Maybe it's a purely Japanese thing. The only packaging I've seen similar to this is Capri Sun, so that's my point of reference. But they're actually quite squidgy, and I'm pretty sure it's not foam. It can't be foam, because there's too much density to it. So I'm guessing some sort of rubber, but I don't think anyone's been brave enough to cut one of these open. So it will remain a mystery. But yeah, they've got the full bottle cap things at the top, and we're just going to have a look at the lights and sounds. So let's start off with Dragon. Now, I'll be honest, I didn't understand a word of that apart from the guy rolling his R's at the end, and fair play to him, I can't do that. But yeah, it's very indistinct, to my ears at the very least. But there's also a finishing move, which we've got to squeeze. And that's the scrap break finish. As you can notice, the Sclash jelly has had no significant damage. I mean, there's a little crinkling at the corners here, but that's to be expected. But for the most part, yeah, it can be squeezed and it will just reform over time. That's, for a toy like this, that's pretty ingenious actually. I do dig that. That's a clever little gimmick. Let's bring in Robot Jelly, based on the Android full bottle, and we'll just have a go. Okay, that one was a little more clear to me. I did hear the robot in grease. Oh, it's ridiculously loud as well. I think this is possibly one of the loudest Toku toys I've ever reviewed because, oh yeah, that's really getting in my ear. So we got the finishing move as well. And yeah, it's just a sound like that. These are the only Sclash jellies available at the minute, but because of the rail system on the bottom, that also means the 4 bottles can be used with this. So, luckily I have the fire engine 4 bottle, and something cool about this particular driver is that it will distinguish between organic and inorganic 4 bottles, and you have different sounds depending on what you put in there. If you put an organic 4 bottle in there, say bunny, rose, gorilla, that kind of thing, you'll get the charge voice clips. And for the inorganic, you get the following. You get the discharge sound effect. Now there is a unique 4 bottle coming, which is compatible with this, which would be the crocodile 4 bottle for Kamen Rider Rogue, but we'll be looking at that another day. So what can I say about the Sclash Driver that I haven't already said about the Build Driver? Well, for one thing, it does have a unique selling point. These Sclash jellies are a very fun new addition to the build line and takes what the 4 bottles did and does something quite unique with them. I'd like to see more Sclash jellies come out as we go forward, and given Toei's propensity for movies, we very well could see some movie exclusive riders using the Sclash Driver and some brand new jellies. But that's for the future. For now, I recommend this. It's fun, it's got a lot of compatibility with the rest of the build line. It looks pretty cool. It's got a big wrench and this Maha-esque cylinder. It's got a nice squeezy gimmick, which I'm very fond of. It's pretty cool. So, yeah. You can currently pick up the Deluxe Sclash Driver and the 2 jellies all bundled in one pack for $74.99 from tokutoystore.com. As always, I've been Sharpo. This has been the Deluxe Sclash Driver from Kamen Rider Build, and I will catch you guys next time on Mint in Box. Squeezy, squeezy.